Dear students, today we will discuss the new management tools for optimization. Dear students, you remember in the previous part of previous lecture number 3, we discussed the optimization and we find the optimal values of regarding the production, regarding the profit, regarding the sales through the use of calculus. We use the concept of maxima and minima in that. Then we conducted the multivariate optimization as well. Today we will discuss the new management tools for the optimization. These tools have been developed during the last decades. Dear student, this lecture is based on the material taken from Salvatore 2004 and some web sources. The web sources have been, along with the books, have been given at the end of this lecture in the reference list. During the last 3 decades, there has been a revolutionary change in the theory of firm. Every firm, as discussed in the previous lectures, aims at the maximization of profit or maximization of profit or minimization of the cost. Dear students, जैसे कि आप जानते हैं हर एक फर्म का एक एम होता है और वो एम या तो प्रॉफिट की मैक्सिमाइजेशन होता है या कॉस्ट की मिनिमाइजेशन होता है. बाज़ फर्म सेल्स मैक्सिमाइजेशन पे बिलीव करती हैं. इसी तरह हर एक फर्म का अपना एक एम होता है और इस एम को अचीव करने के लिए डिफरेंट टूल्स यूज़ होते हैं. ऑप्टिमाइजेशन एक के लिए डिफरेंट टूल्स यूज़ होते हैं. जैसे कि लास्ट लेक्चर में हमने कैलकुलस के थ्रू, जो मैक्सिमम मिनिमम के थ्रू हमने जो फर्म्स की ऑप्टिमाइजेशन, ऑप्टिमल वैल्यूज़ ऑफ प्रोडक्शन जो है वो मालूम की थी. आज हम कुछ नए मैनेजमेंट टूल्स डिस्कस करेंगे. इन टूल्स में जो है वो बेंचमार्किंग, टोटल क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट, री इंजीनियरिंग, लर्निंग ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और कुछ और टूल्स शामिल हैं. सो in order to achieve the objectives, many new tools have been introduced. Few of them are benchmarking, total quality management, re-engineering, and learning organization. First, we come to the benchmarking. What is benchmarking? Benchmarking is the process through which a company measures its products, services, and practices against its toughest competitors or those companies recognized as leaders in industry. Similarly, benchmarking is one of the manager's best tools for determining whether the company is performing particular functions and activities efficiently, whether its costs are in line with those of competitors, and whether its internal activities and business processes need improvement. The idea behind the benchmarking is to measure internal processes against external standard. So, as discussed in these definitions, that benchmarking is actually to measure your current the current standard, the current efficiency, the current processes of your organization against some external the standards of some external competitor. Their competitor can be the leader in that particular field, or it can be the firm which is doing better. In this way of learning, which companies are best at performing certain activities and functions, and then imitating or better still improving their techniques. According to Salvatore, the finding out in an open and above board way how other firms may be doing something better so that your firm can copy and possibly improve on its technique. Benchmarking is accomplished by field trips to other firms Benchmarking improves performance by identifying and applying best demonstrated practices to the operators and says the technique has now become a standard tool for improving productivity and quality at large number of firms. So, dear student, benchmarking is discussed in this and the previous slide that it is a technique in which the firm compares its own processes, its own standard with the company or with the competitor or with the leader in that particular field and try to improve the production technique or some other deficiency the firm has so that the firm may become in line with the leader or with the competitor or with the firm which is doing better. So डियर स्टूडेंट्स जैसे कि इन दो स्लाइड्स में हमने डिस्कस किया बेंचमार्किंग एक ऐसी टेक्निक है कि जिसमें जो आप अपनी जो फर्म है तो उसके कुछ प्रोसेसेस को कंपेयर करते हैं अपने कंपटीटर्स के साथ जो आपसे अच्छा उस प्रोसेस में कर रहा है. फॉर एग्जांपल एक दूसरी फर्म है वो आपसे बेहतर परफॉर्मेंस दे रही है तो आप अपनी फर्म को उस फर्म के साथ कंपेयर करते हैं और फाइंड आउट करते हैं कि आपकी फर्म उससे पीछे क्यों है. फिर वो फर्म जो टेक्निक्स अप्लाई करती है तो आप उसको कॉपी करते हैं, उसको फॉलो करते हैं और उस बेसिस पे उस जो उनकी जो टेक्निक है उसका जो प्रोसेस है, जो एडवांस टेक्निक है, जो एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी है या जो भी उनकी जो स्ट्रेटजी है तो उसको फॉलो करके आप अपने जो प्रोसेसेस हैं फर्म की, अपनी जो परफॉर्मेंस है तो उसको आप अपडेट करते हैं. इस डायग्राम में ये बड़ा क्लियर इससे आपको हो जाएगा कि व्हाट इज़ बेंचमार्किंग, व्हाट इज़ आवर परफॉर्मेंस लेवल, हाउ डू वी डू इट. Means that you just find out your different processes and the performance of your organization. What are other performance levels? How did they get there? Then you go and you compare, you search firms which are doing better than you. You observe that their performance level and think that how they achieved that level. Then you apply the technique of the creative adaptation. You use those techniques as well and you achieve their benchmark, the benchmark. Now how to do the benchmarking? Benchmarking को हम कैसे करते हैं? Benchmarking को हम इस स्लाइड में ये बयान किया गया है ये कि बेंचमार्किंग कैसे परफॉर्म की जाती है. सेलेक्ट अ प्रोसेस और प्रोसेसेस विच यू वांट टू इम्प्रूव एंड देन सर्च फर्म्स दैट आर डूइंग बेटर देन योर फर्म. सो बेंचमार्किंग कैसे होती है कि एक प्रोसेस या प्रोसेसेस देख लें कि जो आपकी कमज़ोर हैं, जहाँ पे आपकी डिफिशियंसी है एज़ कम्पेयर टू अदर फर्म्स, देन सर्च फर्म दैट आर डूइंग बेटर देन यूर फर्म. आपने प्रोसेस जिसके बारे में आपको वो था यकीन था कि ये प्रोसेस हमारा कमज़ोर है, यहाँ पे डिफिशियंसी है, फिर आप ऐसे फर्म्स को तलाश करते हैं जो आपसे बेहतर कर रहे हैं. देन सेलेक्ट अ टीम विच विल गो टू द मार्केट, observe and implement changes. Send the team. First you select the team. This team should be composed of such experts who deal in such processes where the deficiency is and where improvement is required. Then send the team to the field. They will collect the information and then on the basis of that information you will implement those strategies which the other firms are following. For example, A technology company may monitor the specifications of their competitor products and compare them with their own, measure their product life cycle against industry averages to ensure that they stay competitive. So dear student, जैसे कि इस स्लाइड में बयान किया गया है कि आप एक प्रोसेस को या कुछ प्रोसेसेस को जो आप समझते हैं कि वहाँ पे कमज़ोरी है, वहाँ पे डिफिशिएंसी है, वहाँ पे इम्प्रूवमेंट रिक्वायर्ड है, तो उन प्रोसेसेस को आप सेलेक्ट करते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल मैं सपोज़ मैं कहता हूँ कि आपकी जो मार्केटिंग है तो मार्केटिंग कमज़ोर है, प्रोडक्ट की क्वालिटी अच्छी है लेकिन मार्केटिंग कमज़ोर है. Then such firms that are doing better than your firm. फिर हम अपने कंपटीटर्स को देखेंगे जिनकी सेल्स बहुत ज़्यादा है और फिर देखेंगे कि उन्होंने ये अपनी सेल्स उन्होंने अपनी कैसे बढ़ाई है. तो अपने प्रोसेस सेलेक्ट किया और फिर कुछ फर्म्स को तलाश किया. उसके बाद नेक्स्ट आपका स्टेप होगा कि आप एक टीम को सेलेक्ट करेंगे, एक्सपर्ट्स को आप सेलेक्ट करेंगे. इनका क्या काम होगा कि ये मार्केट में जाएंगे, ये ऑब्जर्व करेंगे और वहाँ से कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट करेंगे. सो टीम सेलेक्ट करने के बाद नेक्स्ट जो स्टेप होगा, सेंड द टीम टू द फील्ड. जब वो फील्ड में जाएंगे दे विल कलेक्ट इंफॉर्मेशन को वो जमा करेंगे. उस इंफॉर्मेशन को आप अपने प्रोसेसेस के साथ कंपेयर करेंगे और देखेंगे कि इम्प्रूवमेंट कौन सी इम्प्रूवमेंट की ज़रूरत है. तो जो टेक्निक्स उस एडवांस फर्म ने अप्लाई किए हैं तो उनको आप अपनी जो फर्म है उस पर अप्लाई करेंगे और आपका ये जो प्रोसेस है जहाँ पे डिफिशिएंसी है तो ये इम्प्रूव होना शुरू हो जाएगा. सो दिस इज़ बेंचमार्किंग. बेंचमार्किंग क्यों की जाती है? बेंचमार्किंग इज़ डन टू इम्प्रूव द परफॉर्मेंस, नो डाउट. Benchmarking identifies methods of improving operational efficiency and product design. बेंचमार्किंग आपको क्या बताती है? ये आपको बताती है कि आपकी जो मेथड्स हैं, आपकी जो प्रोडक्शन प्रोसीजर है, आपके जो प्रोसेसेस हैं, तो उसमें कहाँ पे डिफिशिएंसी है और उसको कैसे इम्प्रूव करते हैं. सेकेंडली, बेंचमार्किंग इज डन टू अंडरस्टैंड relative cost position. Benchmarking reveals a company's relative cost position and identifies opportunities for improvement. ये आपको relative cost position बताती है कि आपकी जो comparative cost है वो कैसी है, कम है, ज़्यादा है, cost minimization आप कैसे करेंगे और जो minimum cost है उसमें आप better production कैसे करेंगे. Gain strategic advantage. Benchmarking helps companies to focus on capabilities that are critical to building strategic advantage. And third, benchmarking is done to increase the rate of organizational learning. No doubt, benchmarking brings new ideas into the company and facilitate experience sharing. जब आपकी टीम्स जो है वो फील्ड में जाएंगी तो वहाँ से वो नए आइडियाज़ लेके आएंगी और उसको आप जो है वो जब अप्लाई करेंगे अपनी कंपनी पे तो ना सिर्फ जो है वो नॉलेज शेयरिंग होगा बल्कि इससे दूसरी जो फर्म्स हैं उनके जो एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं तो उन एक्सपीरियंसेस से आप जो है वो अपनी जो फर्म है तो उसको आप फ़ायदा पहुंचाएंगे. The next team is the next tool for the cost for the management is actually the total quality management is another tool used for optimization. The total quality management refers to the constantly improving the quality of products and the firm's processes so as to consistently deliver increasing value to the customers. Total quality management simply asks how can we do this cheaper, faster or better. It involves teams and benchmarking. Total quality management seeks and applies sophisticated methods in all processes, whether production, marketing, sales, and finance. Total quality management is a set of management practices throughout the organization geared to ensure the organization consistently meets or exceeds customer requirements. Dear students, total quality management is another tool for the optimization, and it is to work constantly, to work continuously, to work throughout the process, throughout the operation, to deliver increasing value to the customers, to facilitate the customers what the customer need. It is an effort, continuous effort to to do better, to do faster, and to do cheaper as compared to the other firms. Total quality management, it searches, it tries to find out modern techniques, modern ways of doing better. Total quality management is applied not only to a single process but to all processes, whether it is production, whether it is marketing, whether it is sales, whether it is quality, whether it is finance. It is applied to all. Dear students, जैसे कि आप इस स्लाइड में आपने देखा, टोटल क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट एक ऐसी टेक्निक है कि जिसमें कंटिन्यूसली एक फर्म कोशिश करती है कि वो जो कंपटीटर्स हैं उनके मुकाबले में चीपर काम करे, फास्टर करे और बेटर करे. ये टेक्निक जदीद तरीक़ों को एडॉप्ट करती है और अपने प्रोसेस को इम्प्रूव करती है. ये प्रोसेस कोई भी हो सकते हैं, ये प्रोसेस प्रोडक्शन वाले भी हो सकते हैं, सेल्स वाले भी हो सकते हैं, मार्केटिंग वाले भी हो सकते हैं. कोई सा भी प्रोसेस प्रोडक्शन से जो रिलेवेंट है या मार्केटिंग से रिलेवेंट है वो हो सकता है. टोटल क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट इज कंटिन्यूस एफर्ट बाय मैनेजमेंट एज वेल एज एम्प्लॉयज ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन to ensure long-term customer loyalty and customer satisfaction. This improves quality, reduce cost, and increase profit. Means that total quality management is a continuous effort in which not only the management but the employees are also involved, and they try to do better in order to satisfy their customers. Total quality management results in increase in the quality, improvement in the quality, reduction in the cost, and increase in the profit of the firm. A core definition of total quality management describes a management approach to long-term successes through customer satisfaction. In the total quality management effort, all members of the organization participate in improving processes, products, services, and the culture in which they work. Dear students, as I discussed in the beginning of this slide, that total quality management is a collective effort, a collective procedure in which all the employees of the firm, all members of the firm, they work day and night in order to improve the customer satisfaction, and the efforts of all these members result in improved quality, reduced cost, and increased profits. Principles of total quality management. In this slide, we will discuss the principles of total quality management. Total quality management. The first one is the customer focused. Customer ultimately determines the level of quality. No matter what an organization does to foster quality improvement, the customer determines whether the efforts were worthwhile. The focus of the total quality management is the customer. A well-known saying is in the marketing is, customer is the king. The customer decides the quality. So all the efforts made through the total quality management, the aim of the total quality management is the customer satisfaction. Total employee involvement is discussed in the previous slide, that all the employees participate in working toward common goals. Whether it is the management or the other employees, they work together in order to they work together for the better customer satisfaction. Total employee commitment can only be obtained after fear has been derived from the workplace, when the empowerment has occurred and when management has provided a proper environment. High performance work system High performing work systems integrate continuous improvement efforts with normal business operations. As discussed, that the total quality and management requires the participation of all employees, and all employees will participate if there is no fear among the employees. If they are empowered and manage has provided the proper environment is also good. The third principle of the total quality management is the process centered. A fundamental part of TQM is a focus of process thinking. A process is a series of steps that take inputs from suppliers and transform them into output they are delivered to the customers. The steps required to carry out the process are defined, and the performance measures are continuously monitored in order to detect the unexpected variation. Integrated system. Although an organization may consist of many different functional facilities, often organized into vertically structured departments, it is the horizontal processes interconnecting these functions that are focus of the TQM. Strategic and systematic approach. A critical part of the management of the quality is the strategic and systematic approach to achieve an organization vision, mission, and goals. This process called strategic planning or strategic management includes the formulation of strategic plan that integrates quality as a core component. The TQM requires strategic planning, and the strategic planning strategic management, it is actually the designing a proper strategic plan which will improve the quality and increase the customer satisfaction. Continual improvement. A large aspect of TQM is the continual process improvement. Continual improvement drives an organization to be both analytical and creative in finding way to become more competitive and more effective at meeting stakeholders' expectations. Through TQM, a firm makes continuous efforts so that it may improve the processes, it may improve the services, it may improve the quality, it may improve the sales, it may improve the marketing. The aim of all these is continuous efforts is the customer satisfaction. Fact-based decision making. In order to know how well an organization is performing, data on performance measures are necessary. TQM requires an organization continually collect and analyze data in order to improve decision-making accuracy, achieve consensus, and allow prediction based on the past history. One of the good characteristic of the TQM is that the decisions made are on the fact-based. The data is collected on the performance of the organization, and the future predictions are made on the basis of these type of the data. And efforts are made to remove the deficiencies, if any, in the past. Communications. During times of horizontal organizational change as well as day-to-day operation, effective communication plays a large part in maintaining the morale and motivating employees at all levels. Communication involves strategies, methods, and timeliness. Communication is an integral part of the total quality management, and in all types of operations, in all type of the development processes like motivation of employees, in maintaining the morale, improving the confidence of employees, communication is must. advantages. What are the merits of this total quality management? What are the benefits of the total quality management? In which number one is the strengthened competitive positions. As discussed in the previous slides, uh, due to the total quality management, the customer satisfaction is increased. If the customers are satisfied, this means that the firm is in better or competitive position. Adaptability to changing or emerging market conditions, to environmental and other regulations. Similarly, the firm adapts itself in the emerging market conditions or changing environment, because the competition changes from time to time, the government regulations change from time to time, so the adaptability of the firm, due to the continuous efforts of the employees of the firm, it helps in adaptability to the changing environment, whether it is due to the government regulations or due to emerging market conditions. Higher productivity, it is another benefit of the total quality management, that due to the total quality management, the deficiencies in the production processes the firm remove the deficiencies in the production processes, and it is in a better position to increase the productivity. So higher productivity is expected as a result of the total quality management. Enhanced market image. If the customers are more satisfied, then definitely it will increase the sales, it will increase the productivity, it will increase the profit, and the firm will have a better image in the market. Elimination of defects and waste. The total quality management helps in removing the deficiencies, if any, in any of the processes of the firm, whether relevant to the production, whether relevant to the sales, whether relevant to the marketing, whether relevant to the quality. It may the defects or the deficiency may be in any of the field. The total quality management helps us in elimination of these deficiency. Reduce cost and better cost management is another outcome of the total quality management, that due to the quality management, better or total quality management, a firm is in a position to have reduced cost. Higher profitability. If the firm has higher productivity as a result of total quality management, the firm reduce the cost and increase productivity, improved market image, and elimination of the waste. This results in the higher profitability. Improved customer focus and satisfaction. The customers are satisfied more, and the firm is in a position to satisfy the customers more and more as a result of the total quality management. Increased job security. The performance of all the employees improve. There is high productivity and the higher profitability, which increase the job security. Improved and innovative processes. During the total quality management, the firm comes to know the defects, the deficiencies, in the production processes. So the firms improves the processes through the total quality management, and adopts innovative processes. Reengineering. It is a new tool of another tool of the total quality management. It was the hottest trend in 1990s. It seeks to completely reorganize the firm. It asks, if we were completely a new firm, how would have we organized it? If you started again, how will you organize it? It means to redesign and restructure the organization to update the firm process. Dear students, ये 1990s का एक टूल है, एक हॉटेस्ट ट्रेंड था 1990s में. इसमें हम क्या करते हैं कि एक फर्म पूछती है कि अगर हम दोबारा से स्टार्ट कर लें तो हम कैसे ऑर्गेनाइज करेंगे. अगर हमारा फर्म नया फर्म होता तो हम प्रोडक्शन के प्रोसेसेस को कैसे ऑर्गेनाइज करते. इन इस री इंजीनियरिंग में एक फर्म अपने आप को रीडिज़ाइन करती है और रीस्ट्रक्चर करती है, अपने जो प्रोसेसेस होते हैं उनको रीडिज़ाइन करती है, उनको रीस्ट्रक्चर करती है, और जो है उसकी जो ऑर्डर है उसको चेंज करती है, उसको कुछ अपडेट प्रोसेस को अपडेट करती है और बेटर करने की कोशिश करती है. Reengineering involves the radical design of core business processes to achieve dramatic improvements in productivity, cycle times, and quality. The aim is speed, quality, services, and profitability. री इंजीनियरिंग का जो प्रोसेस है उसका भी एम होता है कि अच्छा जो है वो प्रोडक्शन की स्पीड हो, बेटर सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड करें, बेटर क्वालिटी हो और प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी इंक्रीज हो. Reengineering companies start the blank sheet of paper and rethink existing processes to deliver more value to the customers. Companies reduce organizational layers and eliminate unproductive activities into key areas. Through the re-engineering, the firm tries to reduce the organizational layers and improve the existing existing processes. Reengineering an organization is simply the process of reviewing all the different levels of organization, way of doing business, and considering how to improve things. What we do in the re-engineering of the firm, it is to review all the processes and improve it and update it according to the environment, according to the existing competition. The goals of re-engineering include increased company profit, improved competitive advantage in the marketplace, and enhanced public image. The aim of the re-engineering of the firm is to increase the profit of the firm and get some competitive advantage in the market. So the re-engineering is done in order to have better profits, in order to have improved competitive advantage and improved the public image. If the customers are satisfied, definitely the image will be improved. Re-engineering requires an organization to look closely at its strengths and weaknesses, ask difficult questions where necessary, and make changes for better of the organization. Means the re-engineering requires SWOT analysis. It seeks where the strengths are, what are the weaknesses, where are the opportunities, and from where the threats are expected, and tries to improve it. The steps involved in the re-engineering of the firm are identifying and communicating the need for change. The next, first we identify why the change is needed, where the change is needed, and we communicate it with the concerned persons. Step number 2 is put together a team of experts. Then we design a team. We set a team which consists of such experts who are relevant to the process where the change is required. The step number 3 is find the inefficient processes and define key performance indicators. And step number 4 is re-engineer the processes and compare the key performance indicators. An example, the Ford Motors used this technique in order to redesign the firm, and they earned too much. They were able in reducing their costs and increasing the profit with the help of this process. An example of business process engineering that we can cite is that of food industry. Food company, if you completely redesign the delivery of the product, can give you unexpected results. In this type of restaurant, the process goes like all others. The customer orders, the customer goes to the kitchen, which prepares the meal and then delivers to the customer. The next technique is the learning organization. A learning organization values continuing learning, both individuals and collectively, and believes the competitive advantage derives from and requires customers learning in our formation age. It involves the process like it requires new mentor model. In order to have the learning organization, people must put aside all ways of thinking and be willing to change. All the employees, all the working people involved in the production processes are in the marketing processes, are in the sales processes, are in the quality control processes. They will have to put away their thinking and they should work collectively for the change. They should adopt progressive thinking. A person must be firms employees must learn to open with all others and listen and rather than telling others what to do. There should be a communication and a free communication, but the communication should be based on the idea that you should also listen to the others and you should also learn from the others rather than imposing your views on others. Means bilateral communication leads to improvement. System thinking. Everyone in an organization must have an understanding of how the firms really work. They should think themselves as a part of system and should work for the improvement of the system. Share vision. All firm employees must share the same strategy. They should follow the same thinking. They should follow the same idea, and the idea should be collective one. Team learning. Organization must see how all firms employees can be made work and learn together to realize the shared vision and carry out the strategy of the firm. Our organization should take steps in order for the team learning. Broadbanding. Practice in which the number of the grades in a pay scale structure is reduced and the differential between one grade and the next is increased. Means the disparities are in the scales, pay scales are decreased, in the compensation are decreased. Broadbanding is said to decrease intra-firm rivalry in employees and increase the inter-firm flexibility. Broadbanding is defined as a strategy for study structures that consolidate a large number of pay scales, grades into a few broadbands. In a broadband pay structure, the number of the salary grades are consolidated into fewer but broader pay ranges. Means that for example, 10 are under 20 pay scales are reduced to 10, 10 are reduced to 5, or 8 reduced to 4. In broadbanding, the speed of pay ranges is wider and the spread of pay range is wider and there is less overlap with the other pay scales. Broadband pay structures encourage development of broad employee skills based on non-managerial jobs are appropriately valued and skill development is rewarded. For example, organizations that had 8 levels of management could eliminate 4 levels, widen salary ranges of the remaining 4 levels, and simply slot each of the manager into one of those ranges. Direct business business model. This is another model which is in which the firm directly sells to the customer, the directly deals with the customer. The situation where the firm directly deals with the customers and Dell, the laptop company Dell, use this model. Small business owners consider a variety of options when deciding how to present their product to the potential customers. Among them is one option is the direct sales. Usually this is adopted by the small firms, but the large firms can also apply it. In direct sales model, a businessman own employees demonstrate and sell their product directly to the customer, to the end customer. And one of the benefit of the direct business model is that it eliminates the intermediaries which lead to increased customer satisfaction. Is the firm directly sells to the customer, directly deals with the customer, so it produce such type of the products which are in line with the customer demand. Process management in the integration under single umbrella of all performance improvement initiatives such as benchmarking, TQM, and reengineering. Process management or process business management is the organizational discipline that provides tools and resources for analyzing, defining, optimizing, monitoring, and controlling business processes and for measuring and driving improved performance of interdependent business processes. Process management is an organizational discipline where a company takes a step back and looks at all these processes in total and individually. It analyzes the It analyzes the current state and identifies areas of improvement to create a more efficient and effective organization. This is another tool in which the steps, all the tools, all the steps which involved in benchmarking, TQM, re-engineering are adopted, and all the processes where deficiency is found, they are improved through the benchmarking, TQM, and re-engineering. Virtual management is the ability of a manager to stimulate customer behavior using computer models based on the emerging science or theory of complexity. It is the supervision, leadership, and maintenance of virtual team dispersed work groups that rarely, if ever, meet face to face. Virtual management is about managing people at distance using technology. Virtual management is to control the processes, control the different sections of different units of the organization through the use of technology, through the use of the computers, in which such type of the people are controlled who have never met. Virtual management can produce a travel cost reduction of up to 50% with huge gains in the team productivity and morale. So, dear students, these were some of the management tools used for the optimization and the references. This is the list of the references. These are the web sources used in for the preparation of this lecture, and the Salvatore 2004 book, the 5th edition, has been used in order to prepare this lecture.